we might kick off just in the interest of time. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our digIT Aboriginal IT Employment Program Candidate Information Session. Today we'll be providing an overview about the opportunities available across New South Wales Health. If you have any questions at any stage, you can use the function to raise your hand or pop any questions in the chat. My name's Danny Sampson. I'm a proud Gomeroi and Ngunnawal man, and I work as the Aboriginal Health Relationship Manager across eHealth New South Wales and the Single Digital Implementation Authority. I'm joined today by my colleague Tom Woods, who will be supporting with today's session. Tom, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Tom. I'm a proud Wonnarua man. I currently work in eHealth. I'm a support engineer, and I currently work for the technology platform support team, and we look after a range of different products, providing level 2 support across the state.
Thanks, Tom. Before we begin today, I'd like to start by acknowledging country. We acknowledge and pay our respect to the traditional custodians of the lands where we work and live upon. We pay our respect to elders past and present, including those who are working alongside and in partnership with us to deliver the single digital patient record and initiatives across eHealth New South Wales. This land was never ceded, always was, always will be Aboriginal land. New South Wales Health acknowledge the Aboriginal people as the traditional owners of the land and recognise the continuing connection and contribution that Aboriginal people bring to this land. I'd just like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands on which I'm coming from today, on the lands of the Bidjigal people out at La Perouse, and I extend those. I acknowledge the lands where you're all meeting today virtually as well, and extend those respects to your elders, both past and present. If you'd like to acknowledge the country you're on, please feel free to pop it into the chat. So Aboriginal staff play a fundamentally important role across our department in shaping the care that Aboriginal individuals, families and communities receive across the New South Wales health system. New South Wales Health is committed to continuing to improve the way we deliver patient-centred care for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people to ensure that the care received is both culturally safe and appropriate. Recently, Aboriginal staff from across New South Wales came together to develop an acknowledgement of country video, which will be embedded within the single digital patient record implementation authority training modules and delivered to over 160,000 staff across New South Wales. We'll talk a bit more about SDPRIA shortly, but firstly, we'll play the video to highlight some of the deadly Aboriginal staff you'll have an opportunity to work alongside within New South Wales Health. So that's just a handful of the thousands of Aboriginal staff that work alongside us each and every day to deliver Aboriginal health outcomes across the state. So What is digIT? There's a bit of an introduction, but what is the digIT Aboriginal IT Employment Program? So the program, the digIT Aboriginal Employment Program, will offer 10 positions to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people across Sydney looking to undertake a traineeship in IT. The program is designed to build digital literacy and IT skills across a diverse range of areas within the information technology space. You'll be supported to complete either a certificate for or diploma in information technology, and successful candidates will be provided internal support from managers and colleagues, including Aboriginal staff. We're offering full-time employment for a period of 2 years. You can get paid while you complete a nationally accredited qualification. We offer hands-on experience while supporting New South Wales Health strategic objectives, including closing the gap priority targets for Aboriginal people. In terms of support mechanisms, you'll be provided with support from managers and colleagues internally. You'll have access to Aboriginal networks across New South Wales Health. The training will be delivered by an Aboriginal owned and operated registered training organisation called 1853. And you'll have access to external Aboriginal mentors through BAMARA. In terms of career development, you'll have the opportunity to work with leaders in technological advancement across New South Wales Health. You'll have rotational opportunities across New South Wales Health in different areas, and access to future employment opportunities working within the largest organisation across the New South Wales government, which currently sits at about 178,000 staff across the state. In terms of our working conditions, we offer flexible working conditions, which includes working from local agencies or local health districts, hospitals, health centres, those kind of things. And we provide employment for a 40-hour working week. And within that, you get one rostered day off per month, paid, of course. And you get 4 weeks annual leave, paid leave for NAIDOC, so a day's leave for cultural leave for NAIDOC, and salary packaging plus more. I might just pause there and see if there's any questions. No, happy for me to continue. So about eHealth New South Wales. What do? Well, we build technology, design solutions, and create digital innovations that improve health outcomes that matter to patients. This includes setting the digital health strategy, policy, and standards. We plan and manage ICT investments, coordinate and implement statewide programs and projects, commission or provide a wide range of ICT support services across New South Wales Health, manage cybersecurity for New South Wales Health in partnership with New South Wales Health organisations and Cybersecurity New South Wales, and manage ICT procurement. So we do a little bit. In terms of single digital patient record, the Single Digital Patient Record Implementation Authority was established in May 2024, and it's leading on the delivery of the Single Digital Patient Record through strong partnerships and consumers, carers, communities, and the entire health system. So to break that down a little bit in terms of what this is, there's currently 9 electronic medical record systems across New South Wales Health, and we're building a digital system to collate that into one single digital record. So regardless of where you go in the state, your medical records will go with you. So, you know, if you're at Newcastle and you end up in Nowra, there's no need to repeat your past health history and whatnot. That should all be on file. So this partnership includes 150 local health districts and specialty networks, health networks, 680 working group members, 58 working groups and councils, and 17 local health districts and specialty networks represented in governance. It's a pretty big transformation, the largest in the Southern Hemisphere. and of that, it will have the scope to impact 8 million New South Wales residents. It'll reach across 228 hospitals. It'll support 290,167 surgeries performed per year. And it supports 600 community health centres, 17 local health districts, and 1.8 million patient episodes per annum. There's also, as I said, 178,000 total staff across New South Wales Health thereabouts, 150 pathology collection centres, and 60 pathology laboratories. So gives you a bit of an indication of how big New South Wales Health is and the work that we're undertaking in the digital space to support the system. So in terms of our work expectations and next steps, what do the roles look like and where to from here? Some of the things you might be doing will be to assist with technical and administrative tasks, including maintaining IT records, documentation, and asset inventories, provide basic customer service for technology-related queries, ensuring timely and effective resolution, perform data entry and support routine IT operations as directed, collaborate with team members and other teams across the system to troubleshoot and resolve system issues, ensuring smooth operations across technology service platforms, support the implementation and maintenance of IT systems, tools and processes, and uphold a strong focus on customer satisfaction and service excellence in all interactions. So I guess that kind of touches on some of the stuff that that you might be working through within this role to give you a bit of an indication of the role. In terms of the learning outcomes, you'll develop practical knowledge of IT support functions, including service desk operations, infrastructure support, and application management. You'll gain experience in problem solving, communication, and technical documentation within a professional IT environment, and obtain either a certificate for or diploma in information technology with the opportunity to choose core electives and focus on specific areas of IT that interest you. So in terms of our candidate pipeline, you can see we are here. The roles were actually advertised on the 15th of December, so on Monday afternoon they went out. We're currently holding candidate information sessions. There was some candidate information sessions yesterday, today, and another one tomorrow. So the advertised roles will close on the 18th of January. And then we'll be reviewing applications in and around the 19th of January. We'll contact candidates on the 20th to the 23rd of January and conduct interviews in and around the 30th of January. We'll then notify successful candidates around the 4th of February, and then the commencement of the roles will actually be around the 2nd of March. So there's always a bit of a process with in terms of talent acquisition with advertising roles, but this gives you a clear indication of the process. I guess it'd be really good if there's no more questions. I think it'd be good, Tom, to hear from you. I think as an Aboriginal man that came into eHealth and your career journey, just to give us a bit of an overview of what your career journey's been like within eHealth and what your experience has been.
Yeah, definitely, Danny. So I started about 6 years ago in 2019. Basically, when I came in, I was freshly out of school, just finished, didn't get a HSC, didn't really know where I wanted to go, but I really saw an opportunity when I seen these targeted positions for eHealth. So basically, I applied, and long story short, me and 2 other candidates were successful. So we were then placed in basically a rotation So I started at our level 1 team, which was statewide service desk. So it gave me the understanding of the level 1 support and what they provide across the state, and how they initially deal with that IT issues and requests and stuff like that. And then I was able to obviously along with the Aboriginal network, kind of develop and see other career paths within the organisation. And then through that, I went on my second rotation to technology platform support, where I currently work now. So I was offered a full-time job as a trainee after my 2-year trainee position. And then I've been here ever since, and obviously going on a secondment next year to one of our level 3 teams. So for me, I think the career progression, for an Aboriginal person and a Torres Strait Islander person is definitely that's something that we're working on within health, and working on with eHealth and SDPRIA to, give them opportunities and show them that there are entry level positions, but then there's also that career progression to go through. And I think not just myself, but there's other trainees at the moment. There's a couple of school-based trainees that we have that we are working with at the moment in my team that are doing really well, and coming out of school, they're looking real forward to continuing their training. So I think there's definitely a good career progression, and it's just to get more Aboriginal people involved in our organisation, because there's definitely room for growth, and there's so much potential within the IT space, which I think we haven't tapped into yet. And I think Danny and eHealth and New South Wales Health are doing a really good job to kind of improve the culture around Aboriginal people within the organisation. So I'm looking forward to everyone joining, and my career so far has been really good, and it's only going up.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Thank you for sharing your own career journey. I think it really resonates with the program to hear Tom's story. Coming in as a trainee and working his way up, and having the opportunity to build his career in the digital health space. This is why we're doing it, and it links to our Aboriginal employment strategy targets and initiatives. To continue to increase Aboriginal job opportunities, to increase representation within leadership positions, and also it links more broadly to New South Wales Health's Aboriginal employment strategy and targets, and some of the work that we're doing is the Ministry of Health that sits centrally within New South Wales Health is currently developing an Aboriginal career progression framework. So they're actually building out, what does it look like if you come in at say this position, at a trainee position, whereabouts are the career pathways there for you, and what are the different opportunities to go from there? So that's a really important, fundamentally important part of the program as well, is looking at how we continue to support people to progress their career past the 2 years, get through the traineeship, land a role within New South Wales Health, or even more broadly across the New South Wales government, and continue to utilise their experience to support Aboriginal outcomes, not just the digital space or the health space, but also supporting Aboriginal outcomes. It aligns to the government's commitment around closing the gap, priority reforms. So we recognise that there's an underrepresentation within the digital space for Aboriginal people, and we want to try we see there's an opportunity for us as the digital lead in New South Wales Health to grow this space for Aboriginal people, and as we know, the skills and that we obtain throughout our career or throughout community, there's that reciprocity built within our culture. We share that more broadly within our culture. So that, we might grab a kid and say, oh, you don't have a laptop here. Hold on a minute. I've got an old laptop there and I can configure it, or, let me show you how to use Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, or, it's how we utilize our skills to continue to support our own families and communities as well. So it's really important. In the interim, if anyone does require any support with developing an application, or they need more information, they can reach out to me directly, and My details are there. So thank you everyone for joining us today. If you do have any questions, please reach out. Feel free to reach out and feel free to share the opportunity more broadly with your communities and friends and whatnot, and let them know that the opportunities are available, because we'd really like to see 10 really great opportunities for Aboriginal people across the digital health space. So if we can provide these opportunities for mob, that'd be that's why we're doing it. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to chatting to everyone soon.